Hey there, YouTube. This is CFL Fanatic, and in case you have not heard yet, the 2011 Grey Cup has just concluded. The BC Lions defeat the Winnipeg Blue Bombers 34-23. They become the first team to win in front of their home crowd since the 1994, you guessed it, BC Lions in front of their home crowd against Baltimore. So a pretty interesting game. This was the 99th edition. The BC Lions did not disappoint. They really came out strong, did a pretty good job. Travis Lulay was named the most valuable player in the game, and Andrew Harris was named the most valuable Canadian for the Lions. So pretty good outcome for the BC Lions as the Cup comes back to Vancouver. For the first time in 5 years, the Lions are going to celebrate tonight. And for the third year in a row, 0-1 in the Grey Cup. Schulte beat me. He guessed BC. I took Winnipeg. That's 0-3 for the last 3 years in Grey Cups. Takes my season total to 43-33. Schulte is 46-31. So he beat me, but I beat him last year, so I'm not too disappointed. All right, we'll get right to the big story. The BC Lions are the 99th Grey Cup champions. They defeated the Winnipeg Blue Bombers by 11. Quite a game. The BC Lions, right off the opening kick return, got off to a pretty good start. Won the field position battle right off the bat, scored a touchdown, then a field goal, then managed to get a single, then another field goal. So they went up 14-0 early in the second quarter against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. The Bombers came back, scored a couple field goals before halftime, then scored another one. The Lions were able to capitalize, got another field goal. And after that, the Lions really made the Bombers pay, up 17-9. Lulay made a fantastic pass. Ended up going right to the end zone. A 66-yard bomb put the Lions ahead 24-9. And then right after that, Odell Willis had 6 points in his hand as Lulay was in the shadow of his own goalpost, tried to sidearm it to the sidelines. Odell Willis had it in his hands, looked like he was going to run it for 6, but dropped it. A couple plays later, right over the middle, the Lions sustain a very nice drive that ends with a touchdown pass to Arland Bruce to go up 31-9. Now, give the Bombers credit, they did a pretty good job. Right after that, Buck Pierce threw a rocket to Greg Carr, and then to Terrence Edwards afterwards to bring themselves within a touchdown, 31-23. But then with about minute 40 seconds left, they tried the onside kick, which was kind of odd. I figured they would have tried going deep and using this impressive defense that's been so stellar for the Bombers all year to hold the Lions so that they'd have actually decent field position. But the Lions got it back after the onside kick, ran down the clock. Paul McCallum booted it through. They went up by 11. The Bombers tried desperately to throw it deep, but the ball was broken up, and with no time on the clock, the BC Lions took it from the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. So unfortunate for Doug Brown playing in his last game. He's been through a couple of these, and very unfortunate loss for Doug Brown. So anyways, that's the season. I'll try and get a year in review up pretty soon. Anyways, thanks for a wonderful season, and I'll see you within the next couple weeks.